This is a lesson on how to play hot cross buns. Our special guest for today's lesson is Lisa Liz Trombone. She's an awesome YouTuber. She has great videos all about trombone on her channel. The links are all down below, so go check out her channel and make sure you subscribe. This is one of the most well-known beginner songs ever. It's a great song to learn because you only need to know 3 notes. Here are the 3 notes that you need to know to play this song. Whenever we learn something new, it's a great idea to break it down into smaller parts and practice them one at a time at a slower tempo. Hot Cross Buns is 8 measures long, so we're going to break it down into smaller parts of 2 measures each, 4 phrases of 2 measures each. Let's take a look at phrase 1, which is the first 2 measures. We can see in measure 1, we have 2 half notes, and then in measure 2, we have a whole note. Now, a half note means we play the sound for 2 counts or 2 foot taps. So 2 half notes would sound like this, ta, ta. And then a whole note means to play the sound for 4 counts or 4 foot taps. So a whole note sounds like this, ta. Let's check out phrase 1. Remember, you can pause this lesson anytime to practice these individual phrases. Now let's look at phrase 2. You might notice that phrase 2 is exactly the same as phrase 1. It's 2 half notes and a whole note, and we're playing the same notes that we played in phrase 1. So let's practice phrase 2. Let's look at phrase 3, the next 2 measures. We can see we have 4 quarter notes in the first measure and then another 4 quarter notes in the next measure. A quarter note is when we play a note 1 per beat or per foot tap. So 4 quarter notes would sound like this, ta, 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 ta. So now let's practice phrase 3. Now, here we are at our 4th and final phrase of the song, the last 2 measures. And we take a look at it and we can see it's actually the same thing we played in phrase 1 and phrase 2. So we already know how to play this. We have our 2 half notes and our whole note. So let's practice phrase 4. Okay, so now we've practiced our song in our 4 individual phrases. We're going to try to put it all together and play the full song from beginning to end. We're going to hear a metronome click to get us started. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we play. Okay, so let's get ready. You want to sit or stand with proper posture, feet flat on the floor. Hold your instrument with proper holding position. Get your fingers ready to play your notes. Make sure you're setting your proper band face. Take a nice deep breath before you play. Let's give it a try. If you're just learning how to play this song, you're probably going to have to go back and practice the phrases that we learned earlier in this lesson. It's totally fine if you can't play the song all the way through from beginning to end. Just keep practicing and you will get better. If your instrument doesn't seem to be working correctly, maybe your notes don't sound quite right, or maybe no sound is coming out at all, we have a checklist here of things for you to review to make sure you're doing all the right things to get a good sound on your instrument. This should help your notes sound better. And if you're still having trouble, remember you can always ask a music teacher for help. Okay, everybody, that's our lesson on hot cross buns. Thanks for watching. Now go practice.